There's been a question since the beginning of time. Can you control your dice? I've been studying dice for a long time. I've been doing it for 5 years on video, and most of you out there have been watching. And after many hours and thousands of repetitions and studying the roll, the bounce of the dice, I've determined that there are different degrees of random in every single throw. By the way you throw the dice determines how much degree of random you're going to allow into your throw. No matter how great a controller that you think you are, no matter how tight you can keep the dice together, no matter how good you are of dropping those dice with less bounce and rotation right up against the wall, you still can't take out the degree of random that's still in that particular throw. Now this throw that you're watching right here in this video is the most extreme throw that you can have to put the most allowed randomness into your throw without going over into total 100% random. Okay, now I wanted to throw to this point here because this is my 7th throw. Okay? Using the most extreme randomness in my throw, in what I call a controlled throw. This was a controlled throw that you were watching. And I've allowed the most random that you can put into a controlled throw without going into 100% random. Okay, and the probability is 6. That's the math of the game. You can't change the math, okay? but you can change the odds, okay? And that's what I play and teach on my channels, is how to change the odds in your favor, because you're never going to change the math. The math is what the math is of the game. That's what it is. By going over the probability in each throw that I throw shows my control. It shows my control over the randomness that I have in my throw. So yes, the answer is yes, you can control your dice, and yes, you can control random. Now, there's three main factors that are in my game that allow me to win at a 99.9% ratio, because we know there's nothing 100% guaranteed in the game of craps. If I'm going to win my session, I want to control my throw long enough to win. You can't control forever, okay? It's not going to work forever, but you can control it long enough to win. Those three factors that I play with now in my game are: number one, I'm going to work my come out throw. Number two, I'm going to play a short game. And number three, I'm going to set my dice. Those three factors, along with the mechanics that I show that I'm using in a particular throw, will allow me to control my random and my throw long enough for those three factors to kick in and win my session. And that's as simple as it gets, folks, on how to win this game of craps. As soon as you acknowledge the math and the math that's in the game, and that you acknowledge that there is random in your throw. And number three, you learn to allow how much random you want in your throw, and learn how to control it through your mechanics. By the way you throw your dice. It factors in so much on controlling random and controlling your throw. Now, I want to control my throw by creating a pattern, okay? That is the essence of a controlled thrower, is to create a pattern in your throw. Now, you just watch me throw 10 times in this video. That's my 10th throw. And I created a pattern in this throw that was throughout perfect in this throw with my pattern. And it allowed me to get to 10 throws. And my three factors that I play to allow me to win this session. I'm going to do this over and over again, and I'm going to win at a 99.9% winning ratio by doing just what I discussed with you guys. So the moral of the story is, folks, you can control your throws. You can control random. And if you play those three factors that I gave you, you will win every session that you throw in this game of craps. It's just that simple. Thanks for watching. Keep on watching, and the dice are in your hands.